Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. Now we're just taking a look at Vechain here, and as we can see, it looks as though it has been having a bit of a rollover in line with the wider market, as we can see here. It's pretty obvious, obviously, since the start of the new year, as we've been saying numerous times, that we've had this very nice little run up over the past, what was it, a month and a half, for pretty much every single crypto that we have seen. Obviously we had, going into that period, this big long descending wedge, where we were kind of coiling up into a certain point here, with very low volume over the holiday season, and then obviously going into the new year, we've had this nice pickup, breaking out of a few key resistances, as you can see here. Resistance, 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 and then obviously heading up here, back towards this previous horizontal resistance of that previous support of the range, and then obviously getting a bit of a rejection, but coming back inside the range. And then we did say obviously we'd be putting in a long position if we did retest this low here, looking like we did get a nice bit of upside there, but obviously getting up toward these highs here, along with Bitcoin kind of running out of steam and having a bit of a rollover as well. You can see Vechain just followed it down, back down to basically coming back down towards that previous level here, near the bottom of the range. And we did say if it comes down here and starts to backtest this area and get a bounce, that will probably be adding to this position, because realistically, now that we're back inside the range, I'm probably going to be trading this range until we do see it break. Obviously as well, if we look at the RSI, you can see ever since we got to around here, we've kind of peaked really on this push up towards that previous range low support as resistance here. We've got the rejection and the continuation, but you can see we're starting to lose momentum here with the kind of rounding over of the run that we have seen to the upside, and now looking like we're having a bit of a, a bit more of a pullback here with this big red candle, a kind of a small rally, and then obviously going down here again, back down towards this support here in this area. Obviously on the hourly time frame, you can see this even better. If we take a quick look at what's been going on, you can obviously see the big run up here into resistance. We've got that back test to maybe take some of that liquidity down here, and then the push inside of the range. We come up, we back test here, and then obviously come up again, come down and back test. This is where I had my long position entered, which was this previous key level that I had marked for so long, and basically came down and perfectly touched it, which is where the long was entered. You can see we've got a decent amount of upside here, but then as we said, obviously you've kind of got this 1, 2, 3 pattern that's kind of coming down, back down towards that level now. With Bitcoin as well rolling over, you probably expect Vechain to get dragged down with it, as you can see quite clearly here. And now we're just basically waiting to see whether or not Vechain comes back down and retests this area and gets the bounce, or it does get, continue to the downside and lose support. Because now that we're back inside the range, as I said, it's probably fairly likely we'll do something like this. We'll come down, we'll test the range, back test the range support again as support, which would be good to see, and then get a bit of a run to the upside like this and continuation, which would be good to see. But overall, I would say, Vechain still making lower lows and lower highs on the macro, so I'm still bearish overall in the short term on crypto, and until we do see more confirmation of, a bull market with a higher high, higher low, and something like this breaking out of these kinds of resistances. But for now, just waiting and seeing what's going to happen with Vechain. I'm still confident that we'll probably come down here and see a decent amount of support being made in this area. Now that we're back inside of this range, you can see there's a lot of support that could be drawn upon here, all the way across here really. So we're kind of waiting to see what happens right now for crypto in general. Obviously Bitcoin is leading the way as always, so if Bitcoin does roll over, Vechain will as well. So we're just waiting to see really, until we can see the back of this bear market with some key confirmations of a bull market. For now, I'm just taking some small trades and waiting to see what happens in the macro. So thank you very much for watching today, guys. That is it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.